Hi, my name is Christian Bennett and I'm the Visual Journalism Executive Editor at The Guardian UK. I think a lot of decisions are going to be made, but at the moment we don't know what type of Brexit there's going to be, or even if there is going to be a Brexit. As things stand, if nothing changes, we still go out on a no deal, even though Parliament's voted against that. The main thing is no one knows what we want. They've voted against Theresa May's deal, they've voted against no deal, and Europe have said that they're not going to listen to another deal. So we know what we don't want, we've not figured out what we have a majority for. I think putting Brexit to another referendum is dangerous, actually. It was a badly held referendum where we didn't really have the facts in front of us. But having said that, 52 people voted for this. I think it's very dangerous that if, like me, you're pro-Remain, to turn around to the 52 people that voted to leave and say, actually, we want to do it again. It feels a bit like sour grapes, even though a lot of things changed. And I think if we do that now, we don't even know what the questions would be on that ballot. So it's a very difficult situation. I think it's about collaboration at the moment, that Parliament is in total and utter deadlock, so something somewhere has to change. And I think that means collaborating more, listening to people, possibly having some sort of cross-party alliance to make this happen. I'd also say that the people on the far right that want a very hard Brexit, you know, maybe you'll never be able to satisfy them, and I think that's something she needs to consider. Yeah, I think it's been a really difficult 2 years for Britain. I think we voted for something and then we didn't really have a plan as to how we were going to deliver it. I don't think we had all the details when we were voting for it. I think, you know, this has upset Europe. You know, this is the most continuous years of peace we've had in Europe, and that's a really good thing, and I think a lot of other countries that have been affected by war are kind of saddened by us leaving. That's not to say we shouldn't leave, but I don't think it's done our reputation a lot of good, to be honest, and I think, you know, you can see it in the body language of the European leaders and Theresa May when she goes to Brussels. We're not a very popular country politically at the moment with the rest of Europe. And that's sad because, you know, I'm really a child of Europe and I feel European, so it does make me happy. Honestly, all my political predictions for the last few months have been completely wrong because it's been such an insane situation. So I don't like predicting for that reason now, but I think she's in a very, very difficult position, and I think no matter what I say now, I'd be very surprised if she was Prime Minister by the end of the year. We just don't know. We're in uncharted waters for Britain, which for us is a very strange and difficult thing because usually we have very stable governments, you know, we're quite quiet politically. You know, this is unusual for us, and I think as a country we don't really know how to deal with it. I think as a Parliament they have to decide what they want. They've been very good at voting against what they don't want, but we can't all just talk about what we don't want for the next few years. At some point we have to come up with some sort of solution to this. You know, even if we get granted extensions, it's not forever. So we have to think about that, and as a Parliament we have to find a way to, what would be the majority for something, and we have to find a way to get to that majority, and it has to be a majority strong enough really to stay together through all the legislation that needs to be passed. How they do that, I don't know, but they've not even been close to it yet, so I think they really need to sit down. If we have indicative votes where people vote on would they support this if it happened, would be a good start, but we'll see.